Hello, thanks for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If you are new here, consider joining the family by hitting that subscribe button and remembering the notification bell so you will be reminded when I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that's easy to do. So if you want to see some of my creations, keep watching. Thank you all again so much for supporting my channel. This is my second Christmas on YouTube, and I am truly grateful and appreciate all of the support. I'm so excited to continue sharing with you some of my Christmas DIYs for 2021. So let's get started. For this first DIY, I have two of these craft wood pieces that I picked up from my local hardwood store, and these were $1.29, and this I got from Dollar Tree with the jute cord. I'm also going to be using some pieces of some painter sticks that I just cut down using my saw, and my paint color is going to be this red and this white acrylic paint. What I'm going to do first is cut the jute cord off of this Dollar Tree sign. The first thing I'm going to do is remove this jute cord from this Dollar Tree sign, and then I'm going to take those pieces of painter sticks and I'm going to add one to each sign at the top. I'm adding these because that way if I decide to staple some of that wire jute cord that I used from the Dollar Tree to create my hangers, you won't see the staples coming through on the other side. And sometimes I just add a command strip to these pieces to hang them, but that way I have the option to do either. After I get all of those completed, what I'm going to do next is use some spackle to cover the holes on this Dollar Tree sign where I pull the jute cord out. I just want to minimize that hole so you won't see it. And then once that dry, I'm just going to take my Dollar Tree sanding block to smooth it down some. And then once I get that complete, I'm going to start painting these. Now I'm going to paint this one that I picked up from the Dollar Tree using the red acrylic paint, and I'm going to paint the two larger ones that I got from my local hardware store with the white acrylic paint. And I don't know if I remember telling you, but I did pick these up and they were only like $1.29. So after I get those two painted, now I'm going to finish off and paint the Dollar Tree one using the red. I'm just creating a trio of Christmas signs, and I did use my Cricut Joy to print out my words. And so for the first white sign, I'm just going to transfer over the word joy, and I use some red vinyl for that. So I'm just going to weed out the O, and then I'm going to take my transfer tape and apply it to one of the white signs. After I get that complete, I'm going to repeat that step and transfer over the word peace to the other white sign. And I'm just taking my transfer tape and transferring that over. And then for the red sign, I'm going to transfer over Mary, and I use white vinyl for that. Now, after I get everything transferred over, I am going to show you how it looked when I staple some of that Dollar Tree jute wire to the back. I'll just take a piece, lay it across, add a staple on both sides. And this is a good way to create a hanger, or you can just hang these up using a command strip, whichever way you choose. But I love this trio of signs, and I think they came out so pretty. Now I'm going to get ready and move on to the next DIY. What I'm going to be using for that DIY is I have a painter stick here, and I'm going to be using another sign that I picked up from my local hardware. Now this one is $2.29. It's a little thicker, and actually the Dollar Tree sale signs about that size as well. Here's the one that I pick up from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to show you the difference. I'm going to lay it on top of that one so you can see better the sides. And then the one from my hardware store is finished on both sides. The one from the Dollar Tree have the rough side on the other end. So what I'm going to do first is take this painter stick and measure how long I want to cut. So I'm just going to take my marker and I'm going to cut 2 pieces using my saw. And what I'm going to do is cut the first piece where I measured it, and then I'm going to take that piece and just place it on top of the remaining painter stick, as you can see, just to get my second piece. And then once I have both of my pieces cut, I'm going to use some hot glue and some wood glue to attach these 2 pieces to both ends of this wood sign. What I am creating is a really simple, cute little Christmas tray. So after I get the other piece of painter stick tacked down on the other side, what I'm going to do now is go in with that red acrylic paint, and I'm going to paint the entire piece. I'm going to paint the front and the back. So once I get that complete, I'm going to create some handles for this tray using that decorative rope from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use staples so that I can actually utilize the handles, and the staples will hold this rope pretty secure. So I'm just going to create a little loop and then add a staple on the other side and cut off the excess rope and repeat that on the other side. I use my Cricut Joy to print out hot chocolate, and I'm just going to get some transfer tape and transfer that over to the center. And this is it for this tray. I wanted to make it really simple. I absolutely love the red, and I do love how this turned out. After I get hot chocolate transferred over, I decided to take my Dollar Tree sanding block to rough it up a little bit and just to stress around the edges and the corners to get that farmhouse look. And then after I get that complete, I'm going to use some Mod Podge to go over this entire tray because it will be holding hot chocolate, and if anything get wet, it will still be secured. So here is how it look. I absolutely love it. It's so simple, but it is so cute. I love the little Dollar Tree coffee mug that I have styled on there. 'Tis the season. So cute. Now I'm going to get started on probably my favorite DIY from today's video. What I'm going to be using for this DIY is some painter sticks, and I do pick these up from my local hardware store. And I have this piece wood sign that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using these cute little Christmas stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to measure how long I need these painter sticks to be, and then I'm going to take my saw to cut them down. I just want them to be a little bit longer than the peace sign. So once I get it measured, I'm going to go cut all of my sticks down. After I get them cut down, I'm just going to line 5 of them up, and then I'm going to take another stick which I already have cut down, and I'm going to use those pieces to connect these. And so what I'm going to do is just add some wood glue and some hot glue, and I'm going to add 1 to each end and 2 in the middle. After I get 4 sticks tacked down, this is how it looks. And now what I'm going to do is just take my sanding block to smooth down any rough edges. And then what I'm going to do is go in with that white acrylic paint, and I am going to paint the front and the back of this sign. So after I get this painted, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that red acrylic paint to paint that wood peace sign. This is how it looked, and now I'm going to go in and paint the other side. Once I get that complete, what I'm going to do next is just take some wood glue and some hot glue to attach this sign to the other sign. Now, I wanted to create like a small border of that white sign, so that's why I made it a little bit longer than this peace sign. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of center that so that it can create like a little border. Now, since the P and the A is designed like that on that sign, that's why I decided to add these cute little stickers that I picked up from Hobby Lobby to just give it more of a festive look and to kind of create the way the P and the A should look. I don't even know if that makes sense, but you'll see. So I'm just going to add it where it would have been a little opening on each of those letters. I'm going to use some Mod Podge to secure those stickers, and that is it. I think this is so cute. I absolutely love it, and I believe this is my favorite piece from today's video. And now I'm going to get ready and get started on the next DIY for today. I'm going to be using 2 of these wood signs from the Dollar Tree that has the jute cord attached. I'm also going to be using these cute little stockings. I picked these up for 98 cents at Walmart, and also from Walmart I have these 2 picks, and these were $1.48. What I'm going to do first is cut off this jute cord. I am going to attach some jute cord back, and I'm going to paint both of these using that white acrylic paint. And after I get both of them painted, I'm just going to use my Dollar Tree sanding block to sand them down on the edges just a little bit. And then once I get that complete, I am going to apply some jute cord back into the holes so that I'll be able to hang these signs. Just added a little hot glue so that I can be able to slide it back through there. And then after I get my jute cord attached, what I'm going to do is take those little stockings, cut the tags off, and I'm just going to hot glue those down. I'm going to add 1 to each one of the signs. And all I'm going to use is hot glue to attach those. And so I'm just going to add the hot glue to the back, press it down, and then before I add those picks in there, I am going to add a little bit more hot glue to the top part just to make sure it's nice and secured. And so now, as you can see, I'm just adding the little extra hot glue. And then all I have to do is cut the tags off and pull off these clips that's on them. I do not need the clips, but I am going to save them for a future project. And all I'm going to do is just add these picks inside of the stockings. I am going to add a little bit of hot glue, just, to tack it down for now, but not much, because that way you can switch out the little floral if needed. But these were really simple, but I think they are so cute. I absolutely love these. These are really adorable, and I love how they look styled with that peace sign. And so now I'm going to get started on the last DIY for today. I'm going to be using from the Dollar Tree one of these 12-inch wreath rings. I also have these holiday greenery picks here. Now I've been using pieces off of these, mostly the berries, but I'm going to use some berries off another pick because I do need more than these. Now what I'm going to do first is hot glue these leaves around this wreath. Now I seen this lovely lady, her name is Jazz. I am going to link her video or her channel in the description box below. She painted a wreath using this gold paint, and I thought it was so pretty. So what I'm going to do is, after I attach these leaves to this wreath, I am going to spray paint it using some white spray paint. I thought that would be so pretty. And then after I spray paint the wreath, I'm going to come in with those berries, and that way I have a pretty white and red wreath. So I'm just going to continue hot gluing and tacking these leaves all the way around. And once I feel like I have enough, I'm going to take it outside and give it one good coat of this flat white spray paint by Rust-Oleum. Now that I have that completed, I'm going to go in now and just add these red berries here and there. This was really simple, but I love the red and white for the holiday. I thought it was so pretty. And after I attach the berries, I really do like how this came out. It is so simple, but it is so pretty, and it looks great with the other decor that I created today. I absolutely love it. Thank you all so much for watching another one of my videos. I do and always appreciate the support. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And here is a second look of the other DIYs that I created today. I'm also going to link in the description box below the link to my website. Thank you all again, and until next time, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.